All right, yo, what's going on, guys? SCJ here with a quick video, and I wanted to talk real quick on the possibility of this reported trade of James Harden that would send him to the Brooklyn Nets. So this is just going to be a quick one because I wanted to talk about this, and I saw how people were all over my video from yesterday on the Celtics possible trades, and this trade, of course, would be a bigger deal if it were to go down. So here we are. We're going to talk about it here right now. So anyway, yesterday I was just going down my Twitter timeline and I seen this tweet from NBA writer or insider Farbod Esnaashari. Hopefully I didn't botch his name right there. I'm pretty positive I did. But his tweet said, "A source is telling me that the Nets have engaged in talk with the Rockets, James Harden, for a variation of Spencer Dinwiddie, Caris LeVert, Taurean Prince, and Jarrett Allen. Nothing finalized, but Harden to the Nets seems like a real possibility. If finalized, it is announced on November 22nd. So clearly that's huge news, not in terms of just the Nets, but also in terms of the entire league in general, of course. And even though the Nets really would have a big three after that trade, it would feel like the Nets are closer to a super team, since in my opinion they'd have two superstars with KD and Harden, and I consider Kyrie to be a star player. So this would be a huge acquisition for the Nets, of course, and it would really put the rest of the league and the rest of the East probably on notice, if you ask me. And you know, there's a lot that would have to go into this though. Two things I want to bring up, though, is first, the accuracy of these reports and if this trade would really happen, because in my opinion, I don't think the Rockets would be getting enough back for Harden. Yes, I think LeVert and Dinwiddie are great players or great pickups for them, but if you're really going to trade Harden, I think the Rockets would really need to get more of a return for Harden, and I think you need to remember the second thing, and that is how would this work for the Nets in terms of their on-the-court play and whatnot. You'll have two of your top three guys who need the ball in their hands in order to really help contribute to the team or contribute to the best of their ability. And I mean, I believe no matter what, you probably have to pull the trigger on a trade like this. And Harden has good relationships with both KD and Kyrie from Team USA, and then KD's relationship with Harden from OKC. But I really would like to see how this works out. However, I will say if this trade were to happen and these guys mesh together and they have good chemistry and the ability to play with one another, they'd probably be the favorite to win the East or maybe even the NBA title if we look at the Vegas betting odds and whatnot, or maybe even just fans' opinion. So will this trade happen? I'm really not sure, and I don't believe I bet on it happening, but some of the reports, especially the one from Farbod, are making it seem as if the deal is legitimately on the table and it's just about both sides finalizing the trade as of right now. I'm not really going to predict one way or the other, as I can only base my info on what I know as of right now, and as someone who writes for the Nets, all I've heard is that the talks are happening and they are very accurate, that it is on the table, but nothing else beyond that. All I will say, though, is that if the trade does happen, I'd attribute that to the fact that the Rockets just hired a brand new GM, and it seems like the Rockets want to move on and go into a rebuild, honestly, since they haven't gotten to the point with Harden that they've wanted, which of course would be an NBA championship. And the one time they got the closest to doing that, CP3 got hurt before they possibly made it to the finals, and then they traded him away a year later. So yeah, guys, I felt like making a quick video on this, and I want to know what you guys think. So let me know down in the comments section if you actually believe this trade is going to happen, and let me know how you would feel on it if it does. If you guys like the video, though, then make sure to hit that like button, as it helps out a lot. And if you want to see more NBA content like this video or my others, then hit that subscribe button and notification bell. That way you stay up to date with when my uploads go live. Anyway, though, guys, I'm SCJ, and I am out. Peace.